Hey everyone, happy Friday. I decided to switch it up this week and do something a little bit differently. We're not doing a Friday Reads, but instead we're doing a Model Spotlight video interview, and my first subject is Brock.
Hey guys, how's it going?
And the reason why I have this crock pot is because we were looking at something to put the questions in to pick out of.
And he hasn't used it yet, so this is a perfect opportunity to break it in.
It's like brand new, hasn't been used. So all of these questions were submitted through my author group by readers and authors. So Brock has no idea what the questions are. Are you nervous?
Excited more than nervous.
So yeah, let's get started and see what questions everyone had. First question is from Katie. What has been your favorite location that you've ever shot at?
Ooh, I have to say North Carolina. We had a really good time in Charlotte.
Yeah, that was fun.
I used to live there for about 6 months, so going back there and actually getting to show this guy around for once was pretty cool. So yeah, it was also really fun walking around shirtless downtown, and everybody was on their way to work, so it was entertaining for them.
Yeah, we started it, the weather's the same as it is here, so it was very, very humid, and we started at like 8 in the morning.
Yeah,
so we just had no plan. We just grabbed clothes and just wandered down streets. Pretty much the usual, actually.
Yeah, pretty cool.
But yes, I did like that place as well. It was very pretty. Alright, question 2 is from April. Have you ever read any of the books you have been on the cover of?
Yes.
And what did you think?
Yes, actually I have. On my way to, it was the last one that we went to SAS. I was there for a strip search, Aubrey Valentine, and I read it I had 4 plane rides before I got there, and I did. I really enjoyed the read, and we had a great time together at SAS, and I hope she enjoyed it as much as I did.
Next question. I don't know why I'm laughing, because I wrote the questions down, but then after reading it...
So you know what they are.
I do know what they are,
okay.
But it still made me laugh. Okay, this is from Julie.
Okay.
Have you always been a model, or did Chris pick you up at the gym? And I'd like to preface this by saying I actually have never shot someone from introducing myself at the gym. I've tried twice, and it was super awkward, and I'm too shy to pull it off successfully. So yeah, feel free to...
Chris did not meet me at the gym. There's like a model photographer, I guess it's like a Facebook or more of a LinkedIn platform for models and photographers, and he messaged me on there. Turned it out that he lived 18 minutes away from me, and we made it happen at the time. So no, he did not pick me at the gym. I wish he would have. It would have been a really funny story for this, but
it would have. But I definitely would have never done that with him at the gym anyways.
We do go to the same gym though.
We do, but well, the reason I'm saying this is he wears huge headphones, and I would just never go up to someone with that. Be like, excuse me.
Yeah. Let's just try and say I look very unapproachable.
Yes, exactly. It'd be super awkward, even though he wears really bright colors. So
I do. They're very loud, just like this actually. Blues, yellows, orange.
Bright orange shorts. This is from Donna. What's your favorite meal that your mom cooks?
Oh, oof. Meal.
Yep.
Physical meal. Honestly, I'm Italian, so I have to go back to the Italian roots and say anything with like a homemade pasta, homemade sauce. Obviously, the blood, sweat, and tears that goes into that is phenomenal. So any Italian cuisine, but a close second, I'll have to say is mac and cheese, because that is the way to my heart.
That's a good staple. Noted for everyone out there.
Oh, yeah. Baked homemade mac and cheese.
I would say lasagna.
Ooh, she makes a mean lasagna.
Because my mom will make that for like Christmas. And
oh yeah.
That's like leftovers for.
My mom makes a lasagna, ham, and so on and so forth for those. So we have a lasagna with every holiday.
Let's go to Brock's.
Come on over.
This is from Yannette. Do you have a favorite model that you have shot with prior, or a model that you would love to shoot with that you haven't shot with?
That could probably go one of two ways because I don't think I've shot with that many people. I have to say it was really fun when Lauren, Taylor, you and myself went. That was a great day. We had so much fun, and then we had a really good bite to eat in downtown St. Pete afterwards. A model that I haven't shot with, I don't know. Hopefully someone we meet in the near future.
Throw a celebrity out there.
I don't really know. I'm not really on the celebrity scene, so.
I wasn't prepared to like also answer the questions.
Yeah,
for you.
Come on.
I don't know. I have to think about that. Like a female celebrity. I'm trying to like picture him with someone. I don't know. I'd have to think of that.
Chris has exquisite taste, so we'll answer that one at a later point in time.
I'll have to think about that one. This question is from Bree. You'll like this one. If you had unlimited funds, where would you like to travel to? Because he always talks about traveling, so I'm curious.
If I had unlimited funds, I wouldn't stop.
Pick one spot.
One spot. I would probably be, if I wanted to do the next big vacation, I would love to do the New Zealand, Australia split, like 12 days in one location.
That'd be amazing. Australia is on my bucket list once they develop teleportation, because I am not sitting.
Listen, I told you, I fly. I can get you there, Chris. We will go together. How about that?
I'll need like the extra seat.
Maybe we'll do first class.
Okay. This is a two-part question. A couple people submitted similar questions, so I paired these two together. So the first part is, I'm going to read both at the same time. So the first part is from Stephanie, and it says, what brought you to the book world? And then the second part is from Aubrey, and what's the best part about being a cover model?
Do the first one first.
Okay.
What brought me to the book world? Well, I'd have to say Chris brought me to the book world. Introduced me to a whole different world that I didn't even know existed. Obviously, our first shoot together, he kind of rolled the dice on me, so I'm glad it ended up panning out. So I'll have to say Chris. That's the answer to number one.
Me.
Number two.
What's the best part about being a cover model?
Honestly, getting to meet the people that really make this all happen. The authors, I mean, even the PAs. I've had a great opportunity to go to quite a few of them now, a few of the events, and the people are amazing. So getting to meet the people that really are so emotionally attached to not only the stories, but bringing it to real life. And I love the opportunity to kind of get to work with people like Chris from the photographer side, a lot of people who have selected me to be on their book. So again, just the people, all in all.
I completely agree. A lot of my best friends are actually from the industry when I started doing this, like this guy right here. This is from Shirley. Where did you grow up, and did you play any sports growing up?
Yes. I'm actually from Pittsburgh, born and raised. 412 is the area code. If those of you who are
I don't know Pittsburgh, but still.
It was a great city. I was there for about 25, 26 years before I ended up moving to Florida. Actually, when I first moved down here, that is when Chris kind of reached out to me, so it really worked out in a great period of time. Sports, I played every sport growing up. I was a two-sport college athlete, though. I played football and baseball actually through college. We won a couple championships while I was there, a couple bowl games, so it was really cool. It was D3, so a little bit smaller. And then baseball, we had a top 25 baseball team in the nation, so those are my two favorite. Now I play volleyball competitively and work out at the gym quite often, and getting Chris in there in the very
starting
this
Brock's fitness plan this week. What day is Thursday? Oh no, because I already said it's a different day. Yeah, this is the fourth day of me. Yeah, my days are all messed up. This is my fourth day on his plan. I'm struggling today, but a good way.
Yeah.
If
you see him stand up after this, if this doesn't make the bloopers, he might be a little bandy legs.
I mean, everyone knows I'm clumsy. Real clumsy.
He's doing a great job. He's sticking with it. So.
Also gave me an idea. We could do like a football theme. We haven't done that before.
No, we haven't. We're
trying to think of new ideas for our new shoots.
Listen, yoga is my newfound love, so we might even have to do a nice little yoga.
That could be fun.
Yeah.
This is from Annette. How do you like living in Florida? Which actually was a good follow-up since...
Yeah, it's a great follow-up. I love it. I've traveled all over the country, a lot of the world, and Ironically enough, here has been kind of, since the day I was born until I moved here, was our vacation spot. So I've had a great opportunity to spend a little bit of time here as a tourist, and then recently as a resident, and I love it. I would rather have the beach and the hot weather for 2 months of the year rather than the rain and the snow that comes with the 5 months of the year in the Northeast.
If not more.
So yes.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah. Sunshine for days.
Snow. This is from Lisa. Have you start again. Have you had any WTF moments while appearing on romance covers? So something like unexpected happened that you were like, that was interesting.
Hold on. Say the question one more time.
So have you ever had any moments so far while doing the book cover industry? Just like unexpected moments where you're like, oh.
All right, so this might be a little personal, but yes, this is an absolutely hysterical story. So my family loves this and thinks that this is the most awesome thing ever. So for Christmas,
what is he gonna say?
For Christmas last year, my family thought it was a hysterical opportunity to introduce my grandma to everything that's been going on. And they actually went online and selected all of the books that were released at that time.
Okay, so that was a good amount.
Yeah, purchased them and then gave them to my grandma, and she read every single one of them. And when I walked in, the nurses who brought me, they're like, "Oh, you're Kathleen's grandson." Like, yeah, come on. And I was like, how do these people know who I am? And then I walk into her room and all of the books are spread all over her dresser. So I was just like, oh my goodness, I couldn't believe it happened. It was one of the funniest things I've ever experienced.
That's hilarious. I like that.
And then my grandma was so proud that all of the nurses came in and took a picture with me, and they have it like hanging up in their little thing now. So it's really funny.
That's cute. I like it.
Yeah.
And the last question is, for photo shoots, do you provide any other wardrobe or location suggestions?
Ooh, if I know the location, I always recommend a suggestion. Or if we're in an area and I want to explore, like we've actually done quite a few times.
Yeah, for North Carolina, that was all him.
And yeah, North Carolina was all me. I knew the city very well. I lived there for about 6 months. West Virginia, neither of us have been there, so we just walked around. We climbed on top of roofs. We got some really cool shots.
Yeah, we just went outside and
made it happen.
Walked around, which is sometimes I like doing that, just not over planning it, just seeing what happens. Yeah. For clothes, it's a mixture. He wears a lot of my clothes.
Yeah, I have very basic clothes, so I have very bright, and ironically enough, he doesn't like bright colors, so that eliminates about 99% of my wardrobe, I would say, is not gray.
Gotta keep it super basic for the cover.
What, you guys wouldn't want to see a popsicle shirt in a photograph?
That could work like a laughing picture, maybe.
Well, we'll see. Maybe.
But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed my first model interview. That was really fun, and it's cool to switch it up and do something different. And if you like that I'm doing these, let me know and I'll do more in the future. And yeah, we'll have to pick someone else, or maybe Brock will interview me next time.
Ooh, we can do that. That'll be way more fun. I might even put in a question for that one.
Okay, all right.
And I do like the fact that even after this, if there are people that do have questions, post them on this. Comment on this. I'll try and respond to them.
Yeah.
I'm busy, but I've been recently going through a huge yoga kick and actually been involved with social media. So
yeah, he's changing it up, so he's more available. But hope you have an awesome Friday and a great upcoming weekend, and talk to you soon.
Yeah, thanks guys.